What is up, everybody? I'm your Legendary Commander, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die on the... Well, again, no test range. We'll get to that, though, eventually. In this video, we're going to check out our 9mm weapons, as well as the other two pistols that are available in-game. So we're going to start with probably our first gun of the game, and that is the 9mm pistol. This gun isn't bad at all. It's actually very efficient at its job. It's rapid fire, and it packs a decent punch. However, it's going to wake up every zombie once you pull that first trigger. We can see as we first look at the pistol, it does 33 damage, 16 magazine size, rounds per minute about 188, 16 effective range, and max durability of, again like last time, I did the same where I chose only level 1 guns, and I got 2 of each to get a general reference. Now as we go over to our clip-fed Desert Vulture, you're going to find that we do 3 times the damage than the 9mm, but it takes an entirely different round. So if you want to carry a pistol around, this thing's going to pack one heck of a wallop. It actually even packs more of a punch than a hunting rifle. However, its effective range is probably not as good. We can see overall we get a smaller clip size, we get less rounds per minute, and our max durability relatively stays the same. It does seem to be a little more, but not really enough to be noteworthy. Now as we move over to our revolver, you can see a slightly smaller magazine size. However, it does pack a slightly larger punch. Now this could just be because they got a better random roll, or they might be slightly better. But overall, it's a revolver with 6 rounds versus 9 plus possible in the other one. Effective range and durability seem to be about the same as well. But now let's see how these weapons perform. We can see even a small caliber like a 9mm is capable of knocking enemies down. It doesn't take too many rounds to take an enemy down, and when you go a little more rapid, this gun is very easy to control. The climb is minimum, which means you're going to stay on target more often. Now when we switch over to our 44 magazine-fed weapon, you're going to find that there is a lot more climb. It's very loud, and it is very effective at the same time. That zombie fell pretty easy. We can definitely see here in a rapid fire situation, the gun still is easy enough to control, but it does definitely move. We can also feel that reduction in rate of fire just by shooting a few rounds off. Now we switch over to the revolver, and let's see how this guy performs. As we could expect, this gun performs relatively the same to the magazine-fed Vulture 44. However, it's important to remember you only have a 6-round cylinder. Its rate of fire is actually very similar as well to the Vulture, so if you want to just squeeze off a few shots, the gun basically performs exactly as the Vulture, just with a smaller amount of ammunition stored. Now with that compared, we should look at our only other 9mm available, the SMG. Now obviously this gun is kind of in its own world because it's a small caliber gun, but it acts as a machine gun of some kind. I actually really quickly loved this gun when I picked it up. It's a fantastic weapon. Recoil for such a gun like this is respectively low, which makes it easy to control in battle. Being rapid fire, that is very important. As you can see, we can chew down an enemy like it's nothing. Now if you lay on the trigger, she is a bit more of a pig, but if you are respecting of the weapon and use it properly, this gun is actually just as effective as the pistol, and better because its durability, its clip size, its effective range, all of it is much better in the SMG. The only thing that's not is the damage, which I can respect that, being a 9mm pistol going to a machine gun, and it loses no power. This gun can be used in a single shot action where you pull off 1 shot at a time, and it can be, well, basically just a pistol with the option of full auto. So if you can control yourself, it can be accurate, and it can do the job that you might want it to do. If you can excuse my fanboyism, I would almost always carry an SMG over an assault rifle at this point. So to sum up here, when you talk about these guns, the 9mm pistol is basically your overall, if you need a gun, it's a gun. If you want a very stable, high capacity gun, it would definitely be your SMG. Meanwhile, your 44 Magnums, they sit in a category of high damage, but with high recoil, making them something that you have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. You don't send 44 Magnum rounds downrange willy-nilly, you shoot them accurately and you hit your shots. There really is never such thing as a better gun. Everything is based on situation. And to say any of these guns are better than the other would be completely wrong. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to tell your friends. But y'all take care. And I'll catch you next time.